Hello, everybody. What's going on? How are you all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are y'all doing? Hey, hey, hey. What's cracking, beautiful people? Yes, I am live this time. In real, me, you can see me on camera or whatnot. What's up? What's up? What's up? How are y'all doing? Hey, Brittany. Hey, hey, hey. How y'all doing? All right, so I want to have a conversation today about social media. Because it seems like, that's what everybody care about. Hey, 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 Miss T. Ooh, I dropped my top. Hey, y'all. Okay, so I just sent out the text message to everybody. Invite your friends. Let them know I am live. We're about to have a conversation about social media. Okay? I'm taking one note. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you. Thank you. My hair is now done. Last time y'all saw me live, I was getting my hair done. We were both in the hairstylist yesterday. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Produced by Shot. What's up, man? Look, gotta mix it up. You know what I mean. Let's see. I believe Calvin is on here. I want to make him a moderator. Can you say something, babe? There you go. Thank you, babe. I want to add you as a moderator. If you see Calvin in the chat, that's my husband. Okay. That's what's up. Okay. So, how many of you all want followers? Just put me in the chat. Okay, just put me in the chat. First, let me introduce myself. I'm like jumping straight into the content. Let me introduce myself. So, hello, everybody. My name is Audria Richmond. I'm a marketing and launch strategist. I work directly with my clients to teach them how to build uncloned brands and launch profitable marketing campaigns. We are the brand that you come to when you want to become the obvious choice of your industry. All right. So, let's do a test. Okay, let's do a test. How many of you all tell me how many followers you have? Just put whatever number it is. Okay. I want to do a little experiment right quick. How many followers do you have? Put it in the chat for me. 1,082. I'm writing this down, by the way. 4K, 368, 9,258, 250, 2,400, 1K, 9K, 19,7K. All right, 5117. I asked how many followers do you have here on Instagram? Okay. That's what I asked. So let me know. We're going to have a very, very high level conversation today. Is that okay? If that's okay, just put yes in the chat. Okay? We're about to have a very high level conversation. All right? Just put yes in the chat if you're cool with that. So this is what I want to say. For every person who said that they have over, if you said you had over 1,000 followers, if you said you have over 1,000 followers, let me know in the chat if your email list is bigger. Let me rephrase the question. If you said that you have 1,000 followers or more, is your email list bigger? Let me know. It doesn't exist. We got a couple yeses. Not at all. Okay. So I think you all kind of know why I'm asking this. No. So let me ask you this. Why do you want more followers? Now, I want you to know I'm not getting on you. Okay? I'm not getting on you. I'm literally getting on myself as well. So don't feel like this is a personal attack on you. Okay? I'm dealing with it too. But I want to ask you something like, why do you want more followers? Like, for real. Like, when you ask yourself that, like I want to know for real, like, why do you want followers? Like, let's get to the root of it. Why? What is more followers going to do for you? Because I can tell you now, I have over 80-some thousand followers. I don't nowhere near get the level of engagement that I should get with this many quote unquote followers, right? I have 83,400 and something followers. And I will tell you that I do not get, my last post got 14 likes. The post before that got 20. The post before that got 48. The post before that got 32 likes. The post of me giving something away, that got the most engagement. That one got 154 likes, 291 comments, and that was because I was giving something away. Right? So what does that tell you? Think about that. If my most engaged post was me giving something away, right? My most engaged post was me giving something away. What does that say? So, my mastermind, do I have some mastermind clients on here? I don't know. Let me know in the chat if I need to see. I think I saw Yesenia on here. I'll try to see if some of my mastermind clients was on here. Let me tell you something. Everybody is prioritizing followers. Okay? Hey, Morgan. Morgan is in the mastermind. She's in the UnCloned mastermind. We just had a CEO call on, we just finished up Coach Week here at UnCloned Media. And we had our Coach Week call on March the 4th. And on March 4th, I gave all of my mastermind clients a challenge. Okay? I gave all of them a challenge. I would be cool if all of my followers got wiped away. I would be absolutely cool with that. Because I know that my followers is not a true reflection of my revenue. And I also know it's not a true reflection of my influence. Because I can reach more people by doing a marketing campaign. This is one of the reasons why I love teaching launches. Okay? So one of the challenges that we gave our mastermind clients was we told them to generate at least minimum 10 emails, 10 leads a day. That's a goal. They was like, how long are we supposed to be doing this? I said forever. Like, we was joking in Slack, but I was dead ass. I was like, every single day to you don't even have a business anymore, you should be getting people on your email list every single day. Like, until infinity, okay? Till the sun come up. Like, that's how much you all should be focused on that. Now, let me ask you, how many emails did you get today? How many emails did you get yesterday? How many new emails did you get this month? How many new emails did you get this year? Why is this important? How many of y'all remember, like, I think it was last week, I think on one of the days, Facebook and Instagram was down. And then right after that was LinkedIn was down. Do y'all remember that? Right? Do y'all remember that? It was like, I think it was like on a Tuesday, Facebook and Instagram went down. And then, then right after that, thank you for buying the badge. Then right after that, you had, LinkedIn went down. Now, why is this important? Because you know what everybody said? Oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen. But on the flip side, there was a few people who had an email list. And how many of you all received emails from the first time from people you've been on the email list with for a long time? People sending emails. Well, Facebook is down, but I'm not. Get this sale. I actually hate when people piggyback off of social media stuff like that. I think that shit kind of lame. That's just me. Because if you haven't been communicating with your community all year long, and the first time you want to say something to them is when the platforms will go down, that's a whole nother problem. But nevertheless, there were a lot of people who were sending emails like, hey, is your Facebook down? Is your Instagram down? Is your LinkedIn down? And like, I think it's lame. I think it's so lame. And so the reason why I want to have this conversation is because I see so many people who are driven by metrics that don't move the needle. It just doesn't. I'm running an Instagram profile visit ad. I'm not running that to get followers. If people happen to come across my profile and they like me, great, and they follow, great. But what I really want people to do is become a client. What I really want people to do is get on my email list. What I really want people to do is share my content with new people who don't know who the hell Audria Richmond is. Does this make sense, everybody? Just let me know. Just put yes in the chat if this makes sense. The reason I'm saying this to you all and the reason I'm having this conversation with you all is because I get to see the back end of some of these businesses. Okay? I'm privileged enough to be able to, I'm fortunate enough to have clients who share numbers, who share what's going on with the business, so on and so forth. And let me be clear. If you're not making, people always say, how many of y'all are like sick of hearing people say, oh my God, I got a 6-figure business, 7-figure business, blah, 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 right? If you're hating on that, that's a good indication that you may or may not be making it, or you're not making enough money yourself. It is an accomplishment to grow your business to 6 figures or 7 figures or 8, 9, 10, whatever you may be at. It's okay for that. That's actually a good thing. We have to stop beating people up for sharing that, right? If somebody has grown their business to 6 figures, that's an amazing milestone. If someone has grown their business to $1 million, that's an amazing milestone. If somebody has grown their business to multiple 7 figures, that's an amazing milestone. Stop shitting on people who are winning and start asking yourself, how can I be winning too? Now, one thing that I want you all to focus on, right, is growing your email list or your SMS list. I don't really care which one you're into. So you could be growing your email list or your SMS list, whichever one makes sense for you, right? But I want you to prioritize something, right? So if you like, I'm not about that email list life, great. Get people on your, build you a SMS list, a text message list. But what you can't do on social media is not be telling people to do nothing. Okay? Matter of fact, how many of you all saw my live stream that I did last night and this morning? Did any of you all get on and request that? It's this 31-day sales tracker. I put it up. I only promoted it through my live streams, right? I only promoted it through my live stream. And we got over, where we at right now? We got 58 people who opted in. That's not even the people who requested it, because some people still got to go and finish checking out to get it. But let me show you, let me show you how many people requested it. Okay? So we got 58 people to actually check out and get it. I'm giving you real numbers. And we literally just so I give you context, we just started doing it last night. So we tested it out on Sunday. We were testing the tool out on Sunday. Then, what's today? Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. So I got my hair done yesterday. No, so on Sunday, we tested it out. The second on Monday, we tested out, could we make money from it? And then last night, we tested lead generation. Every time that we have tried a new strategy, it worked. It worked. So on Sunday, it was just like, will people watch a pre-recorded piece of content? Okay, cool. Test number 1 done. On Monday, will people utilize a discount in real time if it was only available during the live stream? Yes, done. That worked. Yesterday, I wasn't even trying to earlier that morning, we made money, right? Then I came back as a pre-recorded, you can call it like a little pre-recorded promo video. That's the best way to say it. It's like a pre-recorded promo video that's running on a loop, right? And that video, between last night and this morning, we generate 159 times somebody typed 31 in the chat. Did y'all hear what I just said? 159 people typed 31 in the chat on a live stream. I'm not promoting it anywhere else but Instagram Live. That was from last night. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Did y'all? Maybe this is a conversation I probably need to just have with my clients. I probably just need to have this conversation with the Launch Circle and the Mastermind. I think I should go because I don't think y'all heard what I just said. Okay? So, peep this. 159 times someone typed 31. Okay? That means, and this is another thing, because my friend was like, well, won't you, she was like, will you send out a text message to let people know you live? No, I don't want to abuse sending you all text messages when I'm live. The only reason I did it Sunday was so I could test it out. But I now have a formula. Whenever I'm going to be live on camera, I'm going to send a text message. So if you ever see me going live and I didn't send a text message, 9 times out of 10, it might be some promo video or pre-recorded video or something like that. But if I send a text message and I say, hey, I'm live, that means you're going to get me in real time, right? So one thing I want you all to know is that if you're going to use these social media platforms, okay, if you're going to be using these social media platforms, you should be on here with the intent of subtracting your super fans, subtracting the people who actually mess with you. If people are coming on my account and they don't want to give me their email address, they don't want to be on my email list, they don't want to be on my text message list, guess what? You're going to be missing out, boo-boo. Because I'm about to drastically scale back what I quote unquote teach for free. And it's going to start being reserved for those who are on my email list and my SMS list. So let me give you an example of what I mean. So how many of you all actually downloaded the sales tracker? Just put me in the chat. Okay. If you actually typed in 31, you can still type in 31 now. It still works. The mini chat thing still works. So if you want it, you can type in 31. But how many of you all actually already watched the video, printed out the sales tracker, and actually using it? Put me in the chat, right? So from last night to this morning, if you already downloaded it, requested it, printed it, all of the things, put me in the chat. And if you want access to it and you haven't gotten it yet, you can type 31 in the chat, okay? Let me tell you something. Everybody who typed in 31 and got the list, guess what I can do? I can start doing, I think I'm giving y'all too much. Let me calm down. Y'all know what happens. When I have a little marketing attack, I start giving out too much sauce. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. I got too much sauce in my brain. How many of you all know that you could begin to start segmenting your email list by the type of offer that people opt in for? Does that make sense what I'm saying? So okay, let me give you an example. If you opted in for a sales tracker, what does that say? Okay? What does that say? That means that you either want to increase sales, that means that you either want to make sales, or you want to start being more intentional about sales, right? There's no other reason why you would opt in for a sales tracker, right? So guess what I can start doing? I can start emailing that one segment of people who opted in for that. And guess what I can do? I can say, hey, y'all, this Saturday, I'm going to host a sales Q&A call only for those who requested the sales tracker. So for everybody who was lurking and looking, thinking that this was just some automated video, to get a PDF in a video, what you don't know is that I'm going to start rewarding the shit out of people who take action on what we are promoting. Why? Because I want to show you that being on my email list and being on my SMS list is way more valuable than following me. Way more valuable than following me. How many of y'all know that I used to go live all the time, right? I used to go live all the time. I would come on here and spill my guts out, tell people about every single waking thing I was up to, what I was doing. And then people started acting like they didn't want to be a part of what I was selling. Like, oh, I don't want to be in the launch circle. Cool, you ain't gonna get the sauce. I don't want to be in the mastermind. Cool, you ain't gonna get the sauce. I don't want to buy a ticket to UnCloned Launch Live. Cool, you ain't gonna get the sauce. Like, I'm learning, and you know, somebody said like, well, how do you know who should get this? Like, how do you know when you're giving too much? When people can take what you told them and go execute on, that's how you know you're giving too much. But typically, when you are teaching, you're more so talking about the what. You're not necessarily teaching the how, right? So just keep that in mind. Thank you so much for buying another badge. I truly appreciate that, and for being a member of the Launch Circle. So this is why I'm saying this. Okay, we're going to take these people and host something special just for the segment. I'm not going to email my entire email list. I'm only going to email those who opted in for it. And that's the beauty of this. Yeah, I was running this looped video on Instagram, but guess what? I'm about to run it up as an ad. I'm going to take this. Let me show y'all what I'm going to do. Man, when I tell y'all I'm about to work the shit out of social media for its intent, because look, if TikTok is on its way out, okay, if TikTok is on its way out, you better believe every other platform can be challenged. Think about that. Some of y'all are like, well, TikTok is going down, I'm just going to get on Instagram. Okay, how you know that the Congress won't start giving Instagram ultimatums? Like, hey, if you don't do this, we finna clock your ass too. So just keep in mind that just because TikTok got banned, you better believe that they coming for YouTube, they coming for Facebook, they coming for Instagram, they coming for all of these fucking platforms. So if you think that like you wasn't on TikTok, so ain't got nothing to do with me. Think about everybody who's built their entire platform on Instagram, or built their entire platform on Facebook, or their entire platform on YouTube, or their entire platform on LinkedIn, or their entire platform on you name it, right? You better believe that it's happening. It's coming. And so if that don't put a fire under your ass to get as many people as humanly possible off this platform onto your email list, I don't know what to tell you. Because y'all keep playing on social media like they won't snatch the rug from underneath you. I don't know. For some reason, a glitch doesn't scare you enough. Not being able to log into your Instagram and Facebook, that's not enough. You not being able to get into your LinkedIn account, that's not enough. What do it need to be for you to prioritize making the funnel? What does it need to be in order for you to make the lead magnet? What do it need to be like? I just want to know, because you all treat Instagram and social media like it's your website. That's what y'all do. And you know what bothers me? Yes, I'm going on a tangent. Okay. What bothers me is these basic ass business coaches that's on social media telling y'all you don't need a website. It's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. It is by far. I was talking to my homegirl about this yesterday. You don't need a website. What? What are you talking about? How many of you all have bought something from Amazon in the last 7 days or not? Like, if you bought something from Amazon in the last 7 days or so, put 2 in the chat. Just let me know. I want to make sure I'm talking to the right people. Has anybody bought anything from Amazon? And put a number 2 in the chat if you bought something from Amazon in the last 7 days or more, right? Now, let me ask you this. Could you do all of your home shopping on Instagram from Amazon? Think about it. Could you come to Amazon's Instagram? I can't even get it out. It's so fucking stupid. Like, would you come to Amazon and be like, all right, I'm finna go on and get my tissue paper. I'm about to order this new book. Like, would you do that from Instagram? You wouldn't. But for some reason, y'all truly believe that your Instagram is your website. No. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, X, LinkedIn, all of these platforms is a vehicle, supposed to be a vehicle to your platform. And the question you want to start asking yourself is, what platform are you building outside of this platform? What assets do you have outside of this platform? Do you have your own e-commerce shop? Do you have your own website? Do you, this what it's doing. It's a little, I don't know what kind of technology they got where you throw a thumbs up and it do that little thing. But anyway, you want to start asking yourself, like, what do I own? What do I own? Like, how many, do I have an email list? Okay, great. How many people on it? How many people do I want to be on it? Do I have an SMS list? Okay, great. How many people on it? How many people do I want to be on it? How many shipping addresses do I have for direct mail? How many people addresses do I have? So just keep in mind that, like, if this shit hit the fan, you want to ask yourself, would I be proud of the list that I have? And that answer for me was no. I would not be proud. Yes, I have an email list. Yes, I have an SMS list. But I personally would not be proud with the amount of people that I have on my email list and SMS list. So I'm about to be aggressive as fuck about growing my email list and SMS list like my life depended on it. Because I don't want to log into this platform and be like, oh my God, how can I communicate with people? And let me say this for those who are like, well, what happens when people don't want to get on your email list? I have some I was about to say, and then I realized, no, I'm not going to say that. But let me say this. For every person who don't want to connect with me, who don't want to be sold to, who don't want to get sales emails, who don't want to be tapped in, you don't deserve to know what I know at the highest level. So if you don't want to get on my email list, that's cool. Catch me when you can on this platform. If you don't want to be tapped in, if you don't want to work alongside us, cool. Y'all have to be cool with the decisions that people have made. So if people have made an executive decision to not tap into you, to not be on your email list, to not be on your SMS list, then why are you concerned? Why are you concerned? Because this is what happens. Those people who don't want to be sold to, who don't want to get sales emails, you better believe they're on everybody live, getting what they can and going from live stream to live stream to live stream. And they piecemealing and Frankenstein and they business, hoping and praying that they business grow because they have chosen intentionally to not tap in to learn from somebody. It ain't even gotta be me, but who are you learning from? What are you doing to elevate your business? What are you doing to put yourself out there? Right? So the 31 day sales tracker, it comes with a video tutorial in the sales tracker, but I'm about to start running ads to that. And then no telling how many new people we're going to get as a result of running that as an ad. And that's something that I want to run 24/7 all day and to the break of dawn. Okay. As long as I got some bread, I'm always going to be reinvesting it in it. Okay. Now let me show you this sales tracker. Let's see. So with this sales tracker, we got the sales tracker, we have the legal disclaimer, and then we have it set up where people can click the link to watch the video tutorial and download the actual sales tracker. So if you haven't requested it, or if you have requested it, but you haven't opted in to get it and download it, what are you waiting on? Don't just be on here typing 31 and you ain't gonna go and check out and get it and this is another thing. Who are your action takers? It's one thing to come on here and say 31, but it's another thing to come on here and type in 31, click the link, go to the website, put your information in, and actually request it. So just because somebody can come on here and type in a keyword does not mean that they will continue the process. So let me give you a real life example of this. We have 183 people, because it was 153 at the time of this recording when I first started live. So we had 183 people who requested access to this. Of the 183, 113 of those people are unique. That means that 113 of those people are unique as in individual people. So I'm going to go off the 113, right? So 113 people. Of the 113 people, 60 people have opted in, right? So let's see. We have because I'm not counting how many times ManyChat sent it, because somebody could be constantly typing 31 and it's being resent to them over and over and over. So I'm only going to go off unique context. So of the 183 times, 113 people, of the 113 people, 60 people have opted in, right? So I'm going to go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT what that percentage is, because I can't have my calculator, so I'll just type it in here. What is? Let's see what it give me. It's cooking. It's cooking. So let's see. 67%. So 67% of the people who requested it actually followed through to actually opt in. And if you're looking at me thinking, damn, is it that detailed? Do you have to be that analytical? Hell yeah. That's how you get to the money. That's how you get to the money. You can't get to the money if you don't know your numbers. You can't get to the number if you don't know how many people visit your website today. You can't get to the numbers if you're not tracking how many emails you got today. Like, for instance, we have a company dashboard where we've been tracking our email list growth, right? We have a tracker where we track our email list, our SMS list, our sales, how many active recurring subscriptions that we have, recurring billing, our email list on Kartra, our Instagram followers, our business page, our Facebook business page followers, YouTube, LinkedIn connections, how many people are inside of our free Facebook group, how many people download our newsletter on a weekly basis, and how many people are downloading our public podcast. This is what we're tracking. So there's so many things you could be tracking as a CEO, but the reason that I'm having this conversation with you all, because I really want you all to prioritize growing your email list. Okay? So how many of you all are thinking like, well, what the hell, what do I put out there to grow my email list? So if you're like, okay, I got it. Okay, buddy, I got it. What can I do to get people on my email list? How many of you all got that question? If you got that question, just put me in the chat. Like, what can I do to get people on my email list? I'm about to tell you. For starters, you can launch. Launching is by far the biggest thing you can do that'll grow your email list fast. So you can launch. That's the first thing you can do. Number 2, you can create some kind of resource for people. So if I was in fashion, I would do like a lookbook. If I was a chef, I'd do a cookbook, or a little mini recipe book or something like that. Like, for instance, I give you all a sales tracker. It's literally a 31-day sales tracker. You put your, what the goals are. It's cute. You can get a debrief. I break down how you would use it, so on and so forth. So think about a tool or a resource that people can use. I'm not a big fan of PDFs unless it has I'm not a big fan of PDFs unless it has a companion audio or companion video. Why am I saying that? Because typically, if your PDF is just a PDF, people download that and put that on their computer. They probably gonna never look at it again, download it again, any of that. One of the reasons why I absolutely love having the PDF with the companion video is so it ensures that people actually is going to download it and actually use it, right? So if I was in finance, what type of finance? Tell me what type of finance. I'm gonna do rapid fire ideas. So run, and let me say this. Don't just say, I'm in beauty. Be more detailed. The more detailed your response is, the more I can give you an idea. So tell me in the chat real quick what you do. I'm gonna go rapid fire as fast as I can. I just recorded the instruction videos with my tracker. Yes, come through. Yes. Taxes. So what type of taxes? Do you work with people who are filing taxes for the first time? Do you work with people who are business taxes? Do you work with people who are personal taxes? Try again. Fitness studio. What type of fitness studio? Do you do Zumba? Do you do regular workouts? Do you do jump rope? Do you do, cycling? Fitness is too generalized. Wig designer. Are you doing wigs for people who just like to do fashion, or people who have experienced, cancer and they're now wanting to refine themselves? So if I was a wig designer, I would do a wig lookbook. And honestly, you could do a lookbook seasonally. You could do a wig lookbook for every season. So like you could do like, hey, the spring wig lookbook, the such and such lookbook. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Maternity and newborn photographer. Oh my God. Lookbooks. I would do poses, right? I would do like a pose book, and what you could do is feature your own photography. I think that would be super dope. I would feature my own photography. Literally, I would be like the 20 photos that every new mom must have, and I would target people in my state, and I would encourage them to book a session with me. So I would do for each category of a person. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? So like, the top 20 photos that every newborn mother should have. And because think about it, if they don't have it, they're like, damn, how do I get these poses? Boom, book a photo shoot. Okay. Let's see. So we did that one. Taxes, my target audience is beauty professionals. So if I was doing taxes, one of the things that I would, first off, taxes is not sexy. Don't nobody really want to talk about taxes. They know they should be doing something. But I would talk about how beauty professionals can become more profitable by understanding their taxes or something like that. Like the top 10 things that, beauty professionals miss out on when their taxes are not filed properly. So maybe you could turn it more so into like, here's all the opportunity you miss when you don't have your taxes filed properly. You can't get this, you can't get that. So basically how not properly filing your taxes can actually be a detriment to you getting the things you want in life. You can come up with a cool title, but something along that line. And let me also say this, your freebie doesn't have to just be a PDF, y'all. Y'all freebie could be audio training, a video, a little video, actual little video. It could be a checklist, a worksheet, a tracker, a tool, a spreadsheet. Like there's a lot of cool little tools that you could give people that people absolutely love. It doesn't have to be just a PDF. Okay. I don't want y'all to limit yourself to that. Let's see. I'm creating 7 steps to building empowering business mindset help and getting started. I would say I would change it up. It would be like, 7 mindset hacks for new business owners who want to thrive or something like that. Like make it goal oriented, right? Because if it's too generalized, then people are not going to be like, oh, okay, why do I need this? Let's see. What do quiz mean? You could do a quiz. Yep, you could do quiz for lead generation. Career coach, 6-figure career change coach. What does that mean? Are you helping people change careers and you're going to help them make 6 figures? Or are you making 6 figures and you're teaching career coaches, you're teaching people how to change their career? Which one? Messaging is a little off. Glueless wig design for career business women. There you go. You could literally say professional wig lookbook for professional women. Or you could say wig lookbook for professional women who want to level up in the workplace or something like that. Lip enhancements. I actually would be curious to know about what are the pros and cons of getting lip enhancements. So some kind of like pros and cons book, some kind of like checklist of like things you need to know before getting lip enhancements. So, because think about it, if somebody is opting in for that, 9 times out of 10, they're actually interested. They just haven't made a decision because they don't have enough information, right? Let's see. I don't know why this is on my face. How the hell do I get this off? Okay. Let's see. Best looks for the season. Yep. Vision Board magazine. Do you sell it? Tell me a little bit more about that. Vegan treats. You sell vegan treats? If you sell vegan treats, I would have it set up where people can opt in for a certain coupon, or I would create a wait list for a special collection of vegan treats. Okay, so we talked about that. I write my wigs off by marketing them. People never know they could do that. That's what I'm saying. I create a freebie for breathing, for stress. It's an audio file to play over and over. So let me ask you this. What do you sell? So I like the idea of this, but what is it leading me to? So that's the question you want to ask yourself. What is it leading me to? Are we learning how to do the automated live? That was neat. Yes, we're going to be teaching that inside the lunch circle. And I'm live in real time, just FYI. African Prince Fabric Retailer. I would talk about all the different ways, all the different things you can create. Like, 50 things you can create with this type of fabric. And I would target people who was into that. Emotional intelligence, self-awareness, self-regulation coach. Emotional intelligence, it's like I would talk about, if I was teaching on emotional intelligence, I wouldn't even use the term emotional intelligence. I think it's an overused thing in the corporate space. However, everybody deals with emotional intelligence, right? So I would think about an easier way of communicating that, and then introduce people to the fact that, like, for instance, if you are quick to respond without being more calculated, or if you tend to do XYZ, then you're probably experiencing XYZ when it comes to emotional intelligence. Like, I wouldn't necessarily introduce that on down the road, because people may not even be aware of it. I actually wasn't even aware of it until a couple years ago. Like, dang, emotional intelligence. Aha. That's why I operate, I think like this, or I process like this. So I think, or if you did want to talk about emotional intelligence, it would be something like introducing emotional intelligence. Like, I just feel like everything that's about it is so book by the book. It feels very corporate. You know what I mean? So I would try to figure out something that people are used to saying that's a little bit more common, while introducing them to emotional intelligence. That's how I would approach that. Is this helpful, everybody? Because this is the thing, right? Okay, rapid fire is over with. This is the thing. Whenever you are creating a freebie, okay, some type of lead, it's literally called lead generation, okay, a lead magnet. That's literally what it is called, a lead magnet. If you are getting leads, it should be for something that's a great next step. So, for instance, anybody who opted in for the sales tracker, the next best step for them, if they're interested in getting sales, launching is the best way to do that. Does that make sense? So just keep in mind that, like, if I go from wanting to make money and I need to make sales and I want to grow my business, blah, 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 I know for a fact you want to make some money, launch. You want to make lots of money. You want to have a clear offer. And 2, you launch. And I know it's a lot of people who, like, you don't got to launch. You can just post on social media every day and make money. That is absolutely correct. But can somebody put leverage in the chat? I don't know about you, but I want to live my life. I don't want to be on fucking social media all day, every day, 24/7, working myself to the bones, making 40 TikToks, 40 Reels every single day, just so I can get a follower. Baby, please. The reason I love launching is because it's straight to the money. That's why I love launching. And so when I see so many people getting distracted and they doing all of this stuff and they going all over here and then they going around the corner and then they come back and then they doing all of that and then be like, all right, what did you got to show for that? Did you get any sales calls? Did you get any meetings? Did you get any sales? Tell me, why did you spend so much time on that? Like, I just don't get it. So anywho, hopefully this was helpful. Dang, what didn't join in because I had a class on emotional depth. What goes on? What do you mean? Okay, so do we have any questions? If not, we'll go. I just want to get on here and chit chat because I feel like we're not spending enough time thinking about why we are on social media. We're not spending enough time thinking about why we're spending so much time doing certain things. So hopefully you all enjoyed this live stream. If you all are interested in getting that sales tracker, you can type 31 in the chat. It's a free 31-day sales tracker. Okay. But those ideas were good, LOL. I was late to the party, that's all. Oh, okay. I was driving. It's all good, y'all. If you're in the lunch circle, y'all tap in. You come in a group, ask your question, get what you need. And for those who are not in the lunch circle, you're going to have to catch me when you catch me, boo-boo. You have to catch me when you catch me. But if you all want to stay tapped in, we send out an audio newsletter every single Monday. So if you're interested in getting access to that newsletter, You can still type in 30, you want to get the sales tracker, or if you don't want the sales tracker, you just want to be on the email list to get the newsletter, you can type in insider in the chat. Okay, that's insider in the chat. Insider in the chat. Do you have any questions? Man, I forgot I was following you. Definitely about to sign up for whatever class or whatever you have. I miss your energy. Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's another reason why I'm doing that automated live thing, because there's some people who follow me who was like, damn. Like she just said, I forgot all about you, bro. You know, what happened? I hate that you forgot all about me. I thought I was pretty fly. Thought I was pretty unforgettable. But I'm just fucking with you. It's cool. I'm about to ask in 3 shortly, LOL, in ULC. Yes. So, anywho, thank you all so much for tuning into this live stream. I pray that you got something really good from the live stream. I pray that it was dope. You learned something, all the things. So until next time, y'all, let's go live an uncloned life and do what? What are we doing? Let me see if y'all remember, because I asked this the other day. Okay. But Audria, what she say? But Audria, you do be ghosting. Look, you know why I be ghosting? I be ghosting because I be serving my clients. If you don't see me on live, it's because I'm serving my clients. So if you want more of this, become a client. The Launch Circle is so cheap. It just, if you want to know more about the Launch Circle, click the link in my bio. And then that's another thing everybody's saying. If you're telling people to click the link in the bio, the link in the bio. All right, can you hear me? Man, get in this circle. I know, right? Like, man, tap in. What are we talking about? But yeah, there's a lot of people who are like, if you are telling people to click the link in the bio, it's, you know, the link in the bio is dead. You know what really bothers me about these social media gurus? They're trend followers. They're not, it's like they don't have any true business understanding of business. It's just like whatever hit the news headline, here they go. Ooh, mini chat is a thing now. Everybody stop putting the link in the bio. Y'all goofy as hell. I am totally keeping the link in my bio. That junk's still popping. We still get leads and sales from the link in my bio. So do we get a high click-through rate without link in bio? Probably so, probably not. I don't know. But I'm not finna abandon an entire business strategy because I can now tell people to type in a keyword. Some people don't even want people knowing what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people want to just show up and in private, get what they need and be gone. Do you know how public it is to be like, you know, do you want to get... Do you want to learn how to not be broke no more? Put broke in the chat. Like, oh shit, I gotta type broke publicly. Shit. Okay, BROKE. Now the whole world know I need to work on that. Like, I just feel like there's a time and place for everything. Everything don't have to be keyword driven, y'all. Okay? Some of y'all sell some stuff that people don't publicly want to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here. So anyway, I just wanted to say that because, you know, these gurus be guruing about nothing. Okay, these gurus be guruing about nothing. Okay, so anyway, I'm about to go. It was nice chit-chatting with y'all. I pray that you got something from today's live stream. I pray that you prioritize your email list growth. I pray that you prioritize building your SMS list. And most importantly, I pray that you prioritize getting that money. Okay? So, until next time, y'all, let's go live an uncloned life and build an uncloned brand. Bye, y'all.